We like to graph hyperbolas without having to memorize a lot of tables on which intercepts go where and what the asymptotes are. So to find the intercepts, you just plug in 0 for one of the variables and find the other. And then we find the asymptotes by either drawing a box, you would have to memorize how to do that, or treat your 1 as negligible. When x and y are large, that 1 doesn't make a difference. So that's a way to find the asymptotes. So let's do one. To find the x-intercepts, we would set y equal to 0. We get imaginary numbers, so there are none. Our y-intercepts, we set x equal to 0, y equals plus or minus 3. That tells us that our hyperbola is going to be opening up and down rather than sideways. Now we're going to find the asymptotes. One way to do that is to use the square roots of the denominators to form a box, and then we connect the corners. So our denominators, if we take the square root, we're going to have 3 and the square root of 14. Square root of 14 is almost 4, because square root of 16 is 4. So we have the 3, and then we go to almost 4. Draw a dot there, 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 there. There's our box. Connect the corners. And now we draw the hyperbola, and it has to go through our intercepts. Now if you don't remember how to do the box, there's another way. Let's get the y squared term on one side by itself. Now when x and y are large, which is what these asymptotes have to do with, the 1 is negligible. So we'll just say this is about y squared over 9 equals x squared over 14. Let's take the square root of both sides. We want to solve for y. Y equals plus or minus 3x over the square root of 14. So if we were to come and draw that line, it goes through the origin. The y-intercept is 0. And our slope is 3 over root 14 plus or minus. Slope is rise over run. So we're going to rise 3 and run root 14. Rise 3, run root 14. That gives us this line. And then if we have the minus, we rise negative 3 or go down 3 and run root 14. That gives us the other one. Let's graph this hyperbola. Realize first of all that this is x squared minus y squared over 4 equals 1, and it's been translated. The x is replaced with x plus 2, so we're going left 2, and y was replaced with y minus 4, so we're going up 4. So all we have to do is graph this one, translate it. First thing to do is find intercepts. So let's go left 2 and up 4. And our x-intercepts were 1 and negative 1. Now they're translated to be left and right 1 from what used to be the center. Now we need to find our asymptotes. Now usually we would form a box. We would go left and right 1, and then we take the square root of 4, which is 2, so we would go up and down 2 from there. So here we take our center, negative 2, 4, left and right 1. Now we're going to go up and down 2, and then we connect the corners, and now we can draw our hyperbola.